Good morning, welcome back to week 2. I apologise because one thing I realised I did not do last week is introduce myself. So for those of you who are following along for the first time, my name's Cameron, I'm 29 and I'm a shift worker, and I had a hip replacement 9 months ago now, back in March last year, and then decided to do an Ironman prep. I wanted to do an Ironman within the same year I had the hip replacement, and 8 months later I then completed that full Ironman, and now we're back for round 2. So if you're curious about what was wrong with my hip, I was born with something called Perthes disease, and essentially when you're young you don't get enough blood supply to the hips and they don't grow properly, and in turn that causes like significant arthritis quite early on. On top of that, I also torn my labrum, which is your cartilage that sits in your hip socket. I'd torn it anteriorly and posteriorly, which pretty much provides you stability within the hip. So a lot of things like running, squatting and stuff like that, they were out of the picture. Or I could do them, but I would pay the consequences quite significantly. So anyway, now that I've introduced myself, let's go get the rest of this week done, and I'll talk to you later. Sunday, 12th of Jan. So 2.5 hours on the bike today. As you can see, hour and nearly 40 minutes in. Just zone 2. Well, we try and aim for these outdoor rides to at least do like 80% zone 2. Obviously there's biking and whatnot with hills. Get home and have a 45-minute run. And then a friend of mine wants to do some filming in the gym. Of me, actually, this time. So we'll go give that a go. I've not done something like that other than film myself on a tripod. So excited to see how it turns out. Thankfully the weather held out this morning. I was going to get up early and go for a ride, but it was raining still. I could have sat on the trainer, but I had some things to do this morning anyway, and then the rain ended up going away. The roads are pretty dry, so thankfully we're out here. I don't mind sitting on the trainer, but it's always good when you can get outside, because I do a lot of my sessions on the trainer itself. Alright, I'll go finish this out and I'll see you tomorrow. It's actually Tuesday the 14th of Jan, but I didn't get a chance to record anything yesterday, YouTube wise. I did have a triple session yesterday, so went down to the Gold Coast and I swam with Jazz Sloan. She did buses at Ironman as well, we met there. Swam with her, we did a strength session as well. Then I come home and I was meant to have a VO2 set on the bike, however, had a few errands to run. A mate of mine wanted to film me doing a whole heap of stuff, and the day got away from me, so putting it in today. So it's just 20 by 1 minute efforts at 105% of my FTP, so I think it's like 340 watts or something like that. And then we'll be recovering at about 160 watts. And then I just have a 45-minute zone 2 run. So not straight off the bike, but I'll jump in, have some water, put the bike away and go back down like 15 minutes later, so relatively soon thereafter. But other than that, not much to report. I apologise for last week. I realised it was a lot of talking, actually not a lot of working out, so we'll do more of that. It's a 45-minute run, all zone 2. Heart rate 138 currently, averaging like a 6:10 pace. So pretty slow, but yeah. My threshold heart rate is pretty low in comparison to a lot of people's. Fuck, if I got above 180 I'd probably blow up. Yeah, so it makes most of my zone 2 stuff quite low heart rate, but it's okay. Everyone's different. One of the boys I train with, Heath, he is like a weapon, like a fucking, just an insane human. But his, for the same effort for us, he'll be like 10 BPM higher. But he's a far fitter dude, far better, well-rounded athlete. Oh. Anyway, I'll get back to you when this is done. That's it. 45 minutes. So 7.2k. What do we got? So yeah, 6:16 pace. Nothing crazy. Average heart rate 141. So yeah, like I said, relatively low. I felt pretty good, to be honest, considering I had a pretty hard bike session just before. Those 20 by 1 minute efforts at 340. So I'm pretty happy with how I felt during the run, to be honest. And yeah, I think last time I had an issue with my watch. Crazy the difference a heart rate monitor makes. Like last time I ran for a slower pace at like 620, my average heart rate was like 150. I just couldn't keep it under 155, 150ish. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, heart rate monitor seems to have sorted that. So I'm gonna wrap this up here because I have to go home and eat. I'm fucking starving. So I'll chat to you tomorrow.
No, big yawn.
I just finished work. It's 11:30 at night. Welcome to the joys of shift work. These are not mine, so Ryan's clearly been adorable and bought Auntie Larry some flowers. What a good man. Good man, good morals, good friend.
Oh, extremely hard to swallow. Oh no, he's vlogging.
Now,
This could only be good.
I've taken into account both your emotional and dietary needs.
Dietary needs.
Yeah, so I've got two options for you.
Alright.
If you want to be healthy, you've got the Rockaby protein shake.
Fuck yeah.
However, if you just wanted a plain chalky milk, I got you the lactose-free one.
I haven't had one of these in ages.
And I got the full legit one. What do you reckon, Dottie?
Good lord, there's a lot of kilojoules in this beverage, you know.
Yeah, well, we only need to worry about calories.
The same fucking thing.
Well, it's not, you've just got to divide the kilojoules by 4. What are you doing in there?
Domestication things.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my god, you know what? You can never take videos of me when I look nice, I've got my hair done, my makeup done. It's always when I'm looking like a fucking rat. I got my nails done. You want to take
Which ones? Your toenails or your fingers?
both?
Oh, they're lovely. Yeah, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Launching a feet finder.
Yeah.
So,
I would, I mean...
I need the Osmo back.
Oh, you can have it back, mate. I've only got 23 subscribers, so we're not doing too bad, you know. It's halfway through my last effort. 4 by 10 minutes, 290 watts at sub 60 cadence. My legs are cooking. Oh. I'll talk to you in a minute. Just finished my last effort. Just cooling down at the moment. I am wrecked. That was genuinely a pretty hard session, not gonna lie. These strength sessions I do were a staple in my last prep. I do them minimum once a week. They normally build up to 20-minute efforts, and on the peak end of my prep, I would do like 4 by 20 minutes at nearly 80% of my FTP, sub 60 cadence. But anyway, that's me done for the day. I'll grab a few Instagram bits for the camera. And then I have work at 2 p.m. So 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. shift today. Same again tomorrow, and then into nights on Friday, 2 days off, and then back for a run of 5 day shifts. 7 AM to 4 PM. But I'll chat to you tomorrow. School holidays suck. So 2,600 metres today. We've got 1x400, 4x100 drill, 4x50 at 25 easy, 25 hard, 15x100 pull and paddles, and then 100 easy. So let's finish off this set. School holidays make you want to kick a fat kid. Swim is done. 2,600. Average pace 139. Average heart rate 142. It definitely feels harder than 142 average heart rate. I won't lie. But just have an hour run this afternoon. Been my longest run since the Ironman, so see how we go. Nearly done. Last minute. It's just hour run. 3 by 20-minute builds from zone 1 to zone 3, but I'll talk to you when I can actually fucking breathe. Whoops. That's that done. It's just an hour going through zone 1 to zone 3. I'll be honest, I don't really have a zone 1 because I have the cardiovascular system of a fucking chicken. So I sort of start running and it creeps straight up to 138, 140 heart rate, which is pretty much my zone 2 pace. I think zone 1 for me would be pretty low, it'd be like 130, and fucking hell, I open the car door and my heart rate's at 130, so. And then my zone 3 is like 155-ish, anywhere around there, which is normally like a, I think it's like a 540-ish, 545-ish pace. It depends. Very strange. So if I go at one side of this course, my watch will always slow down. However, it speeds significantly up on the other side. So I think it's something to do with the GPS, but I guess it evens itself out in the long run. It is Saturday the 17th, maybe? 18th of June. I have a brick session today, just 2 hours on the bike, 8 by 6 minute intervals at 300 watts, and then a 30-minute run off the bike. And then I think I'm going to tee up with Ryan and his girlfriend Lara, and we're going to go to the gym at some point in the afternoon. Racing another crit tomorrow, just with Bryson. Heath is at work tomorrow, and Seb, I believe, is in Sunshine Coast somewhere with his family, so it'll just be Bryson and I. And I'll see if I can fucking survive, but they're on a whole nother level, these guys. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with riding with people that are better than you. Teaches you to be better. But I'm going to go die in this heat, so I will chat to you tomorrow. Or later. I'll chat whenever. Sneaky carbs before the bike. I fucking love donuts. I just love them.